funeral company of exploiting families at a time of grief.
The company, or R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home, has several locations in New York City, half of them in the Bronx. The claim is that Ortiz does not live up to its promises to families in mourning.
Like delivering bodies late for the funeral or taking months to deliver cremated remains.
The images of her decaying body is still very fresh in my mind.
The botched wake, par for the course at R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home, a sprawling new lawsuit filed this week by the city's Department of Consumer and Worker Protection details horrifically similar complaints. The consumer's nephew's remains were in terrible shape for the planned viewing. The body was not properly prepared and, in fact, was still in a body bag, and there were bugs flying all around. In one of the 48 complaints, a body was sent to a public burial site because it was never picked up from the ME. The consumer had to undergo the complicated and traumatic process of having her mother's body exhumed due to R.G. Ortiz's failure, the lawsuit states. Karina Oliveria says she went to pay her respects to her sister, but couldn't even recognize her in the casket at R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home on the Grand Concourse.
My sister's body was decomposed. I want everybody to see what they did to my sister.
Justice for Cookie! Loved ones are now demanding answers from R.G. Ortiz Funeral Home.
Under fire once again after a Bronx family says they were left in the dark as they waited for their loved one's ashes.
A month and a half later, Jahira Reyes says she had still not received her daughter's ashes.
How many times they took down my name and number, nobody called me. The way they treated us and they have treated other people in the past, they don't care.
An unforgivable mix-up.
A wrong body shipped from Uniondale, New York to Guatemala for burial.
A shocking discovery while mourning the death of her children's father, 39-year-old Elder Emilio Garcia, and watching his funeral via live stream from Guatemala. Loved ones saw it wasn't him. A 96-year-old woman was in his casket. The Rivera Funeral Home in Corona, Queens sent the wrong body to Guatemala, where Garcia, a Queens father and waiter, was to be buried alongside his parents. The family says the funeral home seemed to have no idea where his body was.
New allegations and a lawsuit to match claim a Bronx-based funeral home allowed a grandfather's body to decay so badly he had to have a closed casket viewing before his burial.
Manhattan Funeral Home slapped with a lawsuit accused of mistakenly cremating the wrong body. And as you can expect, the family members are in shock.
When his family arrived for his viewing on May 28th, they noticed something right away. The man in the casket was not their father.
I saw that man with my father's clothes. When I told the girl that was not my father, she was trying to convince me.
Trying to convince them for 4 hours, the family says. Jose Diaz-Felipe lost a toe to diabetes. In order to prove to the funeral home that they had the wrong body, the family even removed the shoes of the person in the casket. And then the family learned the unthinkable.
He told us that they cremated our father by mistake.
It was the man in the casket was younger than their father.
In April of 2024, the New York City Department of Consumer and Worker Protection sued the funeral home for refusing to provide information